Pásame la llave. No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacer otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos.
North of downtown LA, we're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Get ready for Dodger baseball. Next on the show. Julio Urias, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Here's Justin Upton now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Angels, the left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one.
First pitch, 6-10.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman, David.
Ready now for LA, David Fletcher. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded to short, reined in. To second for 1, over to Muncy, and they double him up. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
First pitch of the AB now. Jose Iglesias is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Angels held in check there. It's the Angels nothing, Dodgers coming to bat. This is the Freeway series, and it's on the show. Patrick Sandoval is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Next up is Max Muncy. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Fastball well outside.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Turner on at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. The relay. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll start this one at 269. 16 homers and 41 RBIs. And that one yanked just foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. A runner at second, nobody out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 2-2.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. And this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The average for him at 267 on the year. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
A man at third with one away. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Will Smith is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Hard ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
In now, Chris Taylor, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The set and the 1-1. 2-1. Second and third, 2 away. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First offering on its way.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Lifted down the line in left. Upton's under it. And that will end the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Angels nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Phil Gosselin.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Gosselin is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here comes the 1-2. He's taken high above the zone.
Trying to count 2-2.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit out towards second. Turner gloves it. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. He's set, and the pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Julio Urias.
The pitcher, Julio.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat is Trey Turner. First offering. Sandoval has registered more than 80 innings of work and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Upton going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Trey Turner with a solo shot. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
1 out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Max Muncy becomes out number 2 this inning. And now the first pitch. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Here's Corey Seager. Betts is on the move. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." It sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Thank you, Heidi. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So with one away, we'll show you where these guys sit in the current division standings. And you can see them trailing the front runners by 3 games entering play today. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Patrick Sandoval. Now here's the first offering.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And he falls behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fouled away. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here comes the 1-2. It is a fastball that misses.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all. But, hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Next to stand in is Jack Mayfield, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, exit side.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball,
2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Still down 3-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Thank you, Heidi. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Corey Seager is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now with the plate is Justin Turner. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. And no one will track it down.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Next to hit is Will Smith. First pitch on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Turner isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Ball's there, and Suzuki makes the tag. He's out at the plate.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
To the plate now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Skied into straightaway right. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 2-out double left stranded. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton.
0-1 for Jim.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Fletcher, a California-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. This is line to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times?
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And that is off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Stepping in now, Phil Gosselin.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
To 1-2 now. Little chopper back to the mound. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. LA's on top, 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Julio.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Julio Urias. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Sandoval is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 6.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Trey Turner. He went deep last time up. First offering. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
All even at 2-2. Bellinger's off and running. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bellinger stands at first with 1 out. Back up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
At the plate, Max Muncy. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Now batting.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. fastball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-1 home. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And not in time as the run scores.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Shohei Ohtani answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Corey Seager. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Hit hard but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-0 pitch on the way.
Nope.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Three and 0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
The 3-1. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Up next, Will Smith. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind an account when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Dodgers out in front, 5-0.
Tell me what you want, what you really.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Now here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Count is 1-2 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-2 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one down, no one aboard. And sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. He's set and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. In now, Brandon Marsh, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-0. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Seager has got it, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in will be Chris Taylor. He flew out in his last debut.
The left fielder, Chris Taylor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one now as that misses down and in.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
First pitch on its way. Cody Bellinger is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses down below the knees. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Julio Urias, and he fouls this one off. No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Juan Lagares will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. First pitch on the way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs. Here's the 0-1. There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Taylor. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And now for the Angels, Jack Mayfield. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Here's the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. A 3-0 finds the zone, strike one.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Justin Upton. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-1 on its way.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here now the 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now into the box, David Fletcher. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there retires the side. Angels leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jose Quintana enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. The 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping up is Mookie Betts. Delivered an RBI single last time up. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here now the 2-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
So now to the plate, Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Betts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Has a look, now the pitch. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for LA, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Baby, you should already know that. Top of the game with an ounce of that back. Ride through the city in a magic.
7th inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 0-1 delivery.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. A little bouncer.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The next 3-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
To the plate now, Phil Gosselin. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 2-1 home. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here by Suzuki as he set down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
So Joe Adele bats now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Ready with the 0-1. High chopper to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Angels strand 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's outside.
Squared that one up just a little late. A 1-1. And he popped him up. Gosselin trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
This is skied into short left center. Upton's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So now here is Will Smith, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Two and 0. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here comes the 1-2. Line towards center field. Marsh is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Next, it'll be Cody Bellinger. First pitch on the way, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1. Smith, the runner at first with two gone. Pops this one up. Goslin is under it, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave one as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So stepping in is Brandon Marsh. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First offering.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Chasing after it is Taylor. He's there and records the first out. Max Stassi will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Stassi swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's a 9-year major league vet. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
So now to the plate, Jack Mayfield. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Mike Mayers is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Matt Beatty is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. From the stretch, he'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 4 home runs and 30 RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mayers offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, talk about having a day hero. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day. Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. At the plate now, Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. The 1-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So next to hit is Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Here's the 0-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped up. Fletcher settles under it near second. 2 gone. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his deep.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Angels nothing. Blake Trinan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Justin Upton the next to hit.
Leading off for the Angels, the left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
In now, David Fletcher. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Trinan originally hails from Kansas. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Betts, but this will land untouched. Weekly hit towards first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the Angels down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch on its way. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Angels down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Julio Urias records his 14th winning decision of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Sandoval couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah. They gon' stickin' with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in 1 take. Yeah.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Angels, no runs on only 2 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.